Hello, I am Zachary Heathcock, and this is my second episode of Storytime Saturday. Today's episode is about my brother and the time he went missing. Some background information is that my brother was about 3 years old at this time. 2, the kindergarten I went to had half days for everybody. So I would go for the first half of the school, get home around 12-ish. Well, probably earlier than that, probably more like 11 or 11:30. And then the second group of kindergartners would come in. And 3, my mom is very cool and collected. Rarely is she flustered, or at least she doesn't show it not, I wouldn't say the normal person, but she doesn't show it super much. Okay, so it was a normal day. I had come home. It was probably around 12-ish because I was home. And I saw that my mom was super worried. She was freaking out, which I rarely see. And she seemed really flustered and confused. And also sad. I had never seen her like this, especially since I was only 5, so I hadn't been alive that long. And so that made me worry. I asked her what was wrong, and she told me that she didn't know where my little brother Matthew was, and that she had been looking for a little while and couldn't find him. I asked her if I could help, and she said, if you want to look for him, you can go ahead, but I've already searched everywhere I would think he is. So I decided to look. I looked in the entire house and started searching outside. I couldn't find him, so I reported back, and she said it's probably best for her to just tell the police, and they would help look. She goes and grabs her phone. She's getting ready to call when she gets a call from the school. Apparently, my little brother, who was 3, had taken his little bike with training wheels, pedaled all the way down through the neighborhood that I showed last episode, took the perfect turns that he needed to, rode up the long road to the school, found my sister at recess, greeted her, all while he was 3, and escaping my mother somehow. So my sister took him to one of her teachers or some teacher, and the teacher took both of them to the office, and the office called. It happened that she was at recess. It was lucky that she was at recess, because that allowed for Matthew to find her. And so my mom immediately left the house and went to pick him up. And to this day, it's a funny story that our family will bring up sometimes. And it's definitely a funny one to tell. Thank you for coming to my second episode of Storytime Saturday. And I'm sorry this one was short. I don't know how long or short the last one was, but it just seems shorter. I had one planned, but it was pretty dumb, so I canceled it and told this one instead. If you have any suggestions to make this any better, leave it in the comments, or any other things I should do differently. Thank you for watching this, and have a blessed day.